Okay. This is a remade game on Sandtrap.
So I'm like the voice in the back of their head just creeping into the game and telling them what to do, man.
Can they hear you? Do you know if they can?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay.
It's really hard to verify.
It's really hard to verify. Also, if they had the stream open, you would super confuse them, because then they would hear you twice. Once through the game, which I'm assuming sounds really weird. And then
again, 4 seconds later.
Yeah, on the stream. Indeed.
All right. So we see Carbon has fundamentally changed their strategy and said, let's do the same thing Red Team did because that worked better.
Well, realistically, knowing the skill level of R3ddog and LeAssassin, they could still go, okay, let's do what we did before, but just let's do it faster. And I wouldn't see a problem with that, especially since they've already had a run through, and they're actually going for the top as well again. Yes, with the Longhorn.
Okay, so that's actually a pretty good angle for it, though.
Yeah, it's a great angle.
If you're going to approach the top, do it from the, well, not that side. The socketed T99 side is probably a little bit stronger, but okay.
Right. You might want to just get the lunchbox, neutralize, and all that stuff, but hey, whatever. You know.
I mean, Red Team trying to do the same thing, but with Dillos, so...
Yeah, so two of them did die.
Lost two. That's, and then R3ddog coming in, trying to take a few down, succeeds.
Harass is very, very strong right now by R3ddog, and LeAssassin coming in doing the same exact thing. Letting your units work. Yeah.
Neo with Blade Guardians. He ain't taking none of that crap.
Let's see how the
Red
top
Team
is going.
forced to invest in 2 Seekers and still hasn't taken out those units.
Neither team has taken their dinger post or their corner post, but the Carbon team is a lot closer than the Red team at it right now.
Yeah, Carbon team has taken out their neutral Goliath, so they've basically captured that post.
And LeAssassin dropping a couple Longhorns, sniping another tank. Whether or not that was a Dillo, I'm not really sure.
Sweeping through dinger post is going to capture that no problem. Probably going to press through to the bottom left and try to clean up those red units, would be my guess.
He might be able to roll through all those units that are sitting over there for Red team. There's not that many. The Tesla Tower going down is very threatening, though.
But with the Neo Harass, I think R3ddog can clean house right here. He's not trying to get the post, he's just trying to take all these red units to give himself an advantage.
And LeAssassin creating a decent front line against the Red team on the top side against Apple. Lord of Lords desperately trying to fight against R3ddog here, but R3ddog pushing him back with a superior number of units. Well, actually, it's about the same. It's just he has them clumped up a lot better, and they will concentrate their damage a lot more.
And that terrain has gotten to him, so he kind of forced Lord of Lords to fall back, repositioned his tanks, and is going back to the outpost. So captures that, but the neutral Goliath still being there makes this a little bit awkward.
Exactly.
I'd like to see R3ddog fall back.
He doesn't have the luxury of going to the defensive side of that post because it's still riddled with neutral units.
LeAssassin in a stalemate with Apple up in the top. Hard to really say who's got the better composition.
I'd probably say LeAssassin has a better position, actually. Composition-wise, it's not that different.
Oh, LeAssassin saved by the terrain, dodging a missile.
I'm going back and forth, so I couldn't even really see that. But, yeah,
This is 2 simultaneous battles going on.
Yeah, it does happen to be 2 simultaneous 1v1s, and I would say that a big part, should this map get into circulation and, you know, approaches develop a little bit better, I would say that a timing team, a combination push or approach would probably do really well. You know, establish a good defensive line that's hard to break. You know, that can be done, but slowly. And then both players kind of concentrate on approaching one side at the same time, taking the other team off guard, something like that. Maybe combined with a fort drop, since the forts are so damn close together. That's the kind of thing that would be really cool to see.
R3ddog's tanks in the bottom left, kicking on their active camouflage and just blending into the sand.
Yeah. I think it looks cool. I kind of wanted that to happen on this map.
It's below the fog layer, so it's a little...
But you can see him.
You can see him smoking, yeah.
I guess Carbon color does have a slight advantage in that spot because it's just harder
Apple
to see their
pushing
units.
forward on the top with more busters. Looks like he's finally able to pick out a few of LeAssassin's units.
Forcing LeAssassin to move to the low ground, indeed. LeAssassin kind of heavy on support units. 3 ratchets, and let's see... actually, no Seekers, so never mind.
That's a cluster-heavy composition from Apple, so you would think that Butchers would help rip it apart, but without any supplementary fire or other mech to help, this is just superior firepower from Red, even though the units are less maneuverable.
And Lord of Lords and Red Dog kind of fighting to this different kind of stalemate, basically clearing roughly the same number of units on each side, so they're left with the same meager-sized army down there. And now LeAssassin dropping the Butchers might be taking a page out of your advice book. Is it? Can you make your advice audio book? I
get it.
That's okay. But Red Dog finally getting a good foothold on the bottom. Good surround, bunkered Butchers, so that's pretty damn strong. Moving to the next post, a pass to the fort, which is kind of hilarious. But Apple kind of winning the battle at the top. LeAssassin trying to hold him off for now. The army size is roughly the same.
They've got the outpost advantage, though. They've got a higher maximum upkeep, higher income, so Carbon Team is going to be able to pick this up. Red Dog wiping out the last couple of units from Lord of Lords. Should be able to lock down that bottom left post fairly soon, so the only weak point of Carbon Team is this top center, and LeAssassin coming back, backdropping, neutralizing the outpost.
Neutralization is huge.
Oh, but gets killed by Lord of Lords right as he's trying to get his units repositioned.
So it does look like Apple will be, without a mech to contest over here, Apple will likely be able to get the clear and secure on that top post once again. LeAssassin now coming back to the fight. Gonna have to pull his units back, I would think. Oh no, Red Dog coming here to support.
Well, now that Red Dog's basically captured that bottom left, they have a direct line to the fort. So I'd be curious to see if anything, Red Dog starts dropping there. Lord of Lords getting chased by balloons that is mighty inconvenient, loses probably a good 5 to 10 seconds of time.
But still has a decent foothold on that bottom outpost, and LeAssassin now has a better position than he used to, I guess. Oh, but getting killed one more time. Kind of focus fired by the enemy mechs there. Red Dog swooping in to pick up where LeAssassin left off. Repositioning on the high ground right at the edge, so that's probably the best place to be. Butcher's coming out, and but now it's a 2v1 here at the top, and Lord of Lords clearing a couple of the carbon units.
No, Red Dog as the Neo has passed level 6 now, so those Seekers are going to start working for the other side. So all this anti-air basically doesn't exist anymore, and I think Red Dog's going to be able to re-neutralize this post in fairly short order.
Either this replay is broken, or LeAssassin is rubber banding like crazy.
I'm going to say LeAssassin is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, it looks like Lord of Lords is responding appropriately to LeAssassin, so it does look like LeAssassin is just having connection problems at this point, unfortunately. And gets finished off on the ground there. There you go. But Red Dog approaching pretty aggressively, and like you said, Carbon Team has the outpost, therefore the income advantage, so even if they lose a few more units than they kill, it's going to be an overall win.
LeAssassin down, Lord of Lords is going to retake that bottom left post because all of Red Dog's units are too close to the fort to really help out.
There you go, that is true. They might want to just do a straight fort push right now to put a little bit of fort damage on the red fort. And once you get past a certain point, yeah, pretty much.
The fort is completely empty. There is nothing there.
I mean, the same thing for the Carbon fort, but the big difference being the Carbon team has a better map position than the Red team, so it's significantly less relevant to have any fort defense on the Carbon fort.
It's a 2-to-1 upkeep advantage. Carbon just needs to finish this game, and they have the means to do it. They're just wiping out the last couple of red units, so Lord of Lords tapping the surrender button says, GG.
There you go. But hey, guys, they earned 3K diamonds, so, and there you go. Apple and Lord of Lords finally tapping out. Red Dog.
The king has been killed. Long live the king.
The kings are dethroned. Red Dog and LeAssassin taking this on Sandrim. So we'll check out who's in the queue next and get the next game going.